Hello guys, and this is the Mighty Tank Man showing you some Warthunder clips today. I'm in the P-47 Warhog in the Russian. See, I can't even get my countries right now. In the American line, this is an arcade battle, so I get more than one aircraft. So I don't know what map it is, but I'm flying over the canyons. I'm not too sure what map. I don't really keep track of the name of maps, to be quite honest. So at this point, it's quite boring just flying. That's why I sometimes play realistic, but the thing about realistic is to just do too much flying. So I spotted this PE3 and I thought it was going to lag into the ground because the server spiked there, so there's definitely nothing wrong with my end right here. So the thing about the P-47 is it's fast, but it turns like a whale. An absolute whale. So kind of dive down on it, use some speed, and if he goes in a straight line, pull up and just do a roll. So that friendly P-47 is attacking him too, and as he gives me the weak spot of his aircraft side, that P-47 set him on fire. So I'm gonna try and make sure I'm outside the gun's view range so he can't actually hit me with his gunner. But you'll see here, what I get quite annoyed about is, this is a bomber, and I'm in a fighter, but he can still turn a lot faster than me, and I don't think I've got combat flaps on or anything, but I just think that's really unrealistic. But anyway, I got the kill, so it didn't really bother me. And I got a ground force rescue because it's a bomber. And another thing that annoys me about bombers is the guns on the back seem to be really powerful, and they just, like with the B-25, B-17, they just take you out in a couple of shots, and they've got like a 12.5mm gun, and if I shoot them with a 7mm, 12mm, 20mm, it still takes ridiculous amount of time. So I've shot down that biplane, because another thing about P-47, it's got a lot of ammo, and the guns are quite effective, because it's got, I think, 6 of them. Yeah, I think it's 6 of them. So I'm going after this same aircraft, but I think they were in a platoon. No, not platoon. A squad. That's what you call it, Warthunder, isn't it? So yeah, go after him. But what thing is about biplanes is that you don't want to let them turn because they're really agile. That's why in World War I they didn't believe monoplanes could be more agile than biplanes, which they're still not. But get a couple of hits on him, and he's still flying. I made him have a little trail of smoke, so I'm guessing I hit him in the engine. So flying, keep hitting him, but not really doing much damage to him. So look, he's just taking his shots. But this is the thing, biplane. See how fast he turned compared to me. So he pulled up in seconds. It took me a while, but I couldn't do anything to do that because he knew I was going to do that because P-47s aren't very agile. So I'm going to get a P-39 aerobatic out. So I get my P-39 aerobatic out. Again with the loading time, I did say in my last video, that the loading time in it is too long, and then you have to wait to count down. So I do like this aircraft. It's got 37mm cannon on the front, and it will take down bombers in a couple of shots if you hit it in the wing or the tail. But it's just getting that, because it's right at the nose, it's really hard to get the nose pointed at them, because obviously you're turning, they're turning, and unless they're going in a straight line, it's really hard. So I'm getting him dive at me, missed him, but I noticed that he's got the rockets on, so that's going to make him not turn as fast as me, and he knows that, so he's just going to go after this bomber, and plus he thinks it's an easy kill. It was an easy kill for him, he just got him down. So actually, I mean attacker, sorry. because they're not very agile. I think he fired a rocket, and you know, I've tried firing rockets at people, and it's a skill I just don't have. A bit like bombing, I just don't have the skill. I'm trying to get my nose on target so I can take him out, and I did. He flew in a straight line, so it was a pretty easy kill. That's my third kill of the game. So it's a pretty easy kill from me because he just went in a straight line, tunnel vision, and on a friendly aircraft. So I'm doing pretty good in their stats, as you can see right there. I just had a quick look. Second highest, I'm doing fine. So I was thinking about going and attack that Hurricane, but then I saw that there was quite a big pack of them, so I'm going to try and go for this BB-1 Russian, either bomber or attack or one or the other. But as I was going over, he got shot down, so I'm just looking for an aircraft really right now. So I'm looking for an aircraft, and I see this BF-109, but I realise as I'm pulling up, he got shot down anyway, but I wasn't going to be able to get him, so I decided to screw it. I'm just going to go for this Hurricane and hope for the best, because Hurricanes, they're good, but they're just not as good as the P-39 in my opinion. Because when I used the Hurricanes in the British tier, they're good, but one shot from my 37mm cannon flying, he's down. So I think we're doing a yo-yo right now, which is a technique, a defensive maneuver where you just carry on spinning around in circles. See, that was another one. I don't know what else. That increases your deflective angle, where I pulled my wing up so he couldn't really shoot at anything, so he couldn't actually do any good damage. So now I've been hitting the aileron, so I'm not going to be very agile, so I decided I'm going to run away. But this enemy aircraft just didn't want to let me go away. He did not want to let me run. He doesn't want a piece of me, he wants the whole thing, he wants the kill. So I decided to go low and try and stay within the terrain, so he's got less to shoot at and it's more, so we have to move a bit more. But I can see that I'm going to have to go a little bit higher, so I've got full military thrust on web, WEP, whatever you want to call it. I see there's like a little canyon, so I'm going to try and fly within the canyon, or hope that he runs out of ammo. So I dive down to get some speed, and I'm hoping at this point, I'm thinking, oh, I'm screwed. So I'm thinking at this point I'm screwed, and as you can see, he's not getting many shots on target. He's not a very good player. So I see this, at this point I was like, do you know what, I'm going to die anyway. I'm going to go chase after this IL-2, which they're alright. So go attack it. That's it, guys. I ran out of memory, so that is it, and I'll catch you in the next one.